Alright, hello viewers. Today we will be playing the Killing Floor. I am Aesthetics.
We are playing the Killing Floor. I am Victory 1140.
Uh, we'll first talk to you a little bit about the game before we jump right into it. Killing Floor is another kind of one of those zombie mash 'em up, shoot 'em up kind of games, what mainly revolved around your teamwork versus AI.
The way I describe it is like an extreme Left 4 Dead sort of thing. It takes some things that Left 4 Dead does and improves on them, and then it also has a couple of just way different things that Left 4 Dead didn't even try to do.
For example, Killing Floor, rather than just being the four basic characters you can be as for the humans, you have a couple different perk classes which will give you different abilities, as well as different portraits and character models you can play as.
Yep, and we'll show you a couple examples of those here. Each has their own special abilities, their own strengths, their own weaknesses, all that stuff. The character models, though, those are just character models. They don't have any actual
They're
abilities or
purely
something.
aesthetic value.
I see what you did there, and I approve.
Lyrical wordsmith.
Voice of a generation. So today we will be playing on Mountain Pass, and we're going to be playing on beginner because we are not very good, as we have found out in the past.
It's painful.
It is very painful. Painful in the testicles. If you
Yeah,
have testicles, that is.
or whatever body parts you do have that still feel something. It's
Yeah.
painful there.
I mean, if you have ovaries too, I'm sure those are definitely painful sometimes, but
Left earlobe.
I can't speak from experience on those. Left earlobe. My
I have
left ear,
one.
yeah,
I have one.
and mine does act up on me every now and then. It does kind of get annoying.
Gotta get reattached or whatever.
Yeah. But that's a conversation for another day. All right, so we will jump into this now. Whee! Crashed helicopter. Is there a pilot in there? I want to know the story behind this crash helicopter here.
Not important.
That is one thing you'll find here. Story is not important. You are dropped off in the middle of a field or middle of wherever you are, and you shoot zombies. That is the summary of the story.
So, as you're watching, you probably noticed we just went into what is known as Z time. It's basically slow-mo, which you can achieve by having multiple headshots in a row.
Does that have anything to do with Lord Zed?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking.
Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa had a thing going on for a while.
As did
I,
I.
I, I was hoping that would evolve into something else, and we might be able to get a little bit more graphic, but it
To
didn't.
be honest, 8-year-old Americans just can't handle that kind of stuff. Different generation.
Yeah. I wonder if they had any different episodes in Japan that weren't aired in America because of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, with graphic nudity.
Well, I mean, Lord Zed was nothing but... I mean, he was naked. He didn't actually wear any clothes. He was metal and muscles.
However, since he was purple, he was able to get away with it.
Wasn't he red?
Oh, he was purple. Oh, no, you're right. He's red. I was
Dude, if you
thinking of Ivan Ooze.
Oh, God, Ivan Ooze. Power
Once
Rangers
he-
movie. Awesome.
Yeah, once he turned into super mega poop.
You mean that CGI piece of crap?
Yeah. Well, then he turned into basically purple Zed with a different head.
Yeah. Hey, that
Points for
rhymed.
rhyming.
Did you ever see the actor who played Lord Zed?
He was handsome.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. The guy looks like he shouldn't be alive. He looks like he died like 2 years ago.
So he looks like he should be wearing Lord Zed's clothes.
Except with where Lord Zed was muscle and that kind of stuff, this guy is just bones. I mean, there is nothing to him. He looks like he is dead.
Sounds hot. I'm not hearing anything I don't like.
I guess I could take it or leave it. If I had to, gun to my head, yeah, I'd go for it, but definitely would not be a first choice. Just throwing that out there. So, one thing you'll notice in this game, well, one of many things, hopefully, if you're paying attention a little bit, is that we just went into a shop and we bought stuff. You can buy body armor, you can buy guns, you can buy ammo.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, I have a Gucci pistol here, actually. And that's the way this game is broken down. It's another difference from Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead, you go through one stage, and then you go to a safe house, and then you go to another stage, and you go to a safe house. This is broken up into different rounds. In this case, I think we're playing 7 rounds. Each round varies on the amount of zombies actually there. And then after the round, you get a break. I think this was, what, about a minute or so? And that's to go to the trader, which is pointed, or which you can see the location of in the top left corner here. It tells you where the trader is, how far away they are. And that's where you want to try to strategically place yourself by the end of the round.
Yeah, always be pushing for it and backing up towards it if you have to.
Yep. Whoa. Frickin' ninja zombies here.
Oh, there's James Franco up there. For his arm.
Oh god. You know, I still haven't seen that movie.
Or have I? No interest.
I have sort of an interest, but it kind of got spoiled.
Yeah, I knew the ending.
I suppose there was a book before it too, so I mean, there is that, but I mean, I didn't even hear the book before I heard the movie.
I'm sorry, that book would just be too painful for me to read. Like, 17 pages of him sawing his arm off with a Swiss Army knife. Spoiler!
Imagine if they novelized the movie Saw.
Oh, imagine if they had those movies in 3D. Like, real 3D, not like stupid 3D. Like, blood spurting in your mouth and stuff.
I'm pretty sure that would take it past 3D. That would be
4D.
like, yeah, or, you know, you were actually there.
I was talking about. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about the class I usually start with, which is the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter gets a bonus for headshot damage over all weapons, and he emphasizes in having like pistol damage, headshot damage, and then a couple other like the sniper rifles, the single shot weapons. He gets a severe bonus to those. And considering every map you start out with just your pistol, it seems pretty proper for me to start with just that.
So you mentioned headshot damage. Shouldn't a headshot pretty much be a one-hit thing? I mean, their head just explodes. How do you increase the damage on that?
I don't know. But
now you can see more fragments of their skull.
However, if I have to believe that zombies can exist and all this other poop, then I will just take it for granted that headshots can be worth more damage later.
I guess I gotta give you that one. I'm trying to put realism into a frickin' zombie game here. Ooh, campfire. Does anyone have an acoustic guitar? Does anyone know Kumbaya?
I do have marshmallows.
Damn it, I forgot the chocolate. You were supposed to frickin' remind me of that.
I don't know, I don't like Hershey's chocolate.
It didn't have to be Hershey's, it could have just been chocolate. If you would have reminded me, I could have picked something up.
Like Skittles?
Skittles and marshmallows. That's an interesting combination. I suddenly have a craving for that now.
That's what I'm saying.
That is one bloody car. And I'm not saying that just because this is a British game. What is this sign right here?
I saw the sign. I opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
This didn't open up my eyes. I don't know what it is. It's just a guy sitting at a table.
Picnic area sign.
Shut up.
Sorry, you asked.
You, sir, need to shut up. Stop making sense out of things. So, since aesthetics, I have a hard time saying that too. I don't know why. I feel
Weeds out the idiots.
It does, and I am an idiot. I'm not denying that. But since he talked about his class, I guess I'll talk about mine a little bit, even though I don't know too much about it. I know I'm playing as a commando. Commandos get a little bit of a bonus with assault rifles, and that's really all I know. Off the top of my head, at least. I'm sure I could check somewhere in the menu, but, well, I'm too lazy to do that, really.
Let's see. You get more damage with assault and battle rifle, less recoil. You have bigger clips, better reload, and discounting.
Faster reload, and discounting.
And you can see cloak stalkers, and it displays health bars.
And I can display health bars.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm glad I looked that information up. Ooh, aw. I wanted to give him a hug.
Juicy.
He looked cuddly. And he looked blubbery, too. Because of all that fat and, blubber. Ooh.
Oh,
How
another
didn't that
pistol.
zombie die? He just, like, jumped off that cliff. How didn't he at least break his legs?
I am a pistol warlord. I have 3 types.
3 for me, none for you. Ah! Okay, how do
Dave
you...
is starting to wind up. I think we should keep moving.
How do you mutate into having a rocket launcher on your arm?
You have to have Adonis DNA like I do, sir.
Seriously, I want to know more backstory to this game. I want to know what experiment went wrong to create these things.
Or went right.
Well, considering that there's no one else around and it's a zombie apocalypse, I'm guessing something might... Well, if a supervillain did it, I guess it might have gone right.
I believe that I am half full, sir.
Half full of semen.
Well, I guess, I mean, if you're more scientific, then every glass is always full.
I'm not scientific. Science sucks. I choose not to believe in science.
Pull your kill.
You totally did. Not too
thunder.
happy with you. Not gonna lie, I wish friendly fire was on. Because then I would shoot you right... Wait. You have a weird... I mean, I knew you had a gas mask on, but like
Be a grenade, stupid.
one of your eyes has like a... I don't
Yes,
know,
he
something
does.
sticking out of it. Just
Or
like your
eye
anus.
lens.
Why do you need an eye lens? Don't cover up those beautiful eyes. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe beginner is too easy and normal is too hard. There needs to be a level in between. Like, begormal, there we go. Or normginner.
Man, I'm allowed to leave the house when the streetlights are on, but I still have to wear a helmet to bed. I want that balance in my life like I do in real life. I guess, I mean, you could write that down as a con for Killing Floor, that the difficulty scales right up. If you really want a super hard challenge, one of the hardest modes is Hell on Earth, and it's really just not fun, and I have no reason for it to ever be installed in my game.
I was gonna say, I've never even played that. I think I might have played hard and I probably died the first round.
Like normal.
Yeah, I also died during normal. That is very true. Ah, spider things. If I get bit by one of them, do I become them?
No, you just die.
Oh. Well, that's not how zombies work.
Well, you have a weak immune system.
Whoa. Okay, so there are a few different types of special infected zombies. I don't want to steal too much terminology from Left 4 Dead 2 here.
Totally not the exact same word.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. So these big fat things here, I call them fat whores. That little thing that was just kind of cloaked there, I call those cloaked whores, or stealthy whores, or sneaky whores, something like that. That dude right there, I call him a rocket whore, because he shoots rockets.
Gets shot in the face.
And he gets shot in the face. I don't call him a shot in the face whore, because that doesn't roll off the tongue as easy. Then there are a couple others.
Common whore.
Huh? The common whore.
Common
Yep.
whores.
There's a stealthy whore again. There's a screaming whore too. Which I think I've seen one, but I didn't mention it when I saw it. I will mention it when I see it again. Which might not actually be this round.
And I don't believe one of them will be a special whore.
Probably not. Well, there was a spider whore.
Is that one of the ones you listed? Because, I mean, there are spider whores in this game.
Yeah. If I didn't list it, it's listed now. By the way, I'm abandoning you. I'm going to the trader.
You're
And-
abandoning me very slowly. Especially 'cause
I'm
you're
also
the wrong way.
I'm also abandoning you the wrong way.
Another thing in this game that's different from the Left 4 Dead series is you have the ability to actually close and weld doors to protect yourself from the enemies. where that's an ability with the shotgun class, where he can weld faster and stronger.
Faster,
Over
stronger.
as the enemies hit that, it deteriorates it, and if you let the door get fully broken down, you cannot close it and repair it. However, you can re-weld the door as it's being damaged.
You can also heal yourself here. As you can see, I've got this little healing needle, and I just stuck it in myself, and if Aesthetics here was damaged, I would share this needle with him, because that's definitely pushing the right message there.
Share needles, kids.
Yeah. It's the safest thing you can do. It saves you money.
Oh, I love sharing. Sharing's caring.
Yeah. And I mean, then you've got more money for heroin, or for euphoria, or for, I don't know, whatever else you want to
Anything.
stick in your veins.
Hey, watch out, there's a really good guy behind you.
Really? You mean that fat guy that
No,
I was
that guy.
working on? What guy? Oh God, that guy.
What guy, he says.
He came out of freaking nowhere.